afternoon, ladies and gents. Hope everybody's okay. I'm coming on. I'm going to do this quick card, okay? But we're going to use a couple of different techniques. Now this, as you can see, is our lovely Stamparatus, and you do get the two plates. You get the top one and you get the side one, okay? You also get your two very, very strong magnets, okay? And I've wrapped mine just in some of our washi tape, just to make it easier for me to grip hold of. Now it does have the sponge mat for our photopolymer, and then underneath it has our grid for our red rubber stamps, okay? So I just want that there, and I'm doing a card using the Love What You Do stamp set. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and I've took this flower one out. Okay, now what I wanted to show you is, you can do it using the ink pads by all means if you want to use your ink pads, if you have a better way of doing it than what I have. But I'm going to use, just for the flower, I am going to use a couple of my Many Marvellous markers. And I've just found another bottle of Wink of Stella. So I'm going to use the Cherry Cobbler and the Garden Green, okay? And what I'm going to do is take the brush end of my marker and I'm just going to go over this stamp, just on the flower, just where I want the colour. Okay, I'm going to do that on all three. And when you're using your pens on your stamps, always go from the side on. Don't, do it. Now this is a brand new stamp. It's never been used, so I will probably have to do it a couple of times, which is a good thing because it will line up perfectly every time using our Stamparatus. Okay, so move that plate out of the way, and I'm just going to stamp that down, give it a good squish, and I know I'm going to have to do it again, see, because as I say, it's a brand new stamp. It still has the film on it because I've never used it, and I should have really give it a scrub on me Stampin' scrub. But I just wanted to see a couple of different techniques what we're going to do. Okay, do that again. Good squish. And I've gone down the stems a bit. I'm not bothered. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about that blob there though. If you get your brand new photopolymer stamps and they feel sticky, just go over that, just give them a rub over on your Stampin' scrub and they'll be grand. Okay, so just a bit up the top. Okay, this is a good one for all you perfectionists out there. and it's good for creating. Why will that not? Because I'm doing the wrong one, you silly me. This Stamparatus is brilliant for creating your own backgrounds, because not only does it have 2 plates, but you can unclip them and move them down a slot right the way down. So it's brilliant if you're creating your own backgrounds. Okay, I'm now going to go in with my garden green brush end just to do the stems. And again, I should have done this on the, give them a rub over with my Stampin' scrub, but hey ho. I'm just going to squish that down. One more should do them, I think. So it's just to show you that you can, you know, use a couple of colours on your stamp. Okay, that's us. Using your markers. Now I'm going to take that off and put it on a block so that I remember to clean it. Okay, I'm going to take this out because I'm done with the Stamparatus now. And when you're storing your Stamparatus, let me just show you this. You cannot store it with both plates on, because see the way it sits up, and I don't want you forcing it down. So I store mine like that, so I have one opposite each other, and then I put my magnets, very strong magnets, back in their holders, and they also have feet on them so that it doesn't slip about. So there you go, there's the Stamparatus. Now something's flashing, don't know what that is, but we'll carry on. Right, now I've die cut this out of the Flourishing Phase die set. Am I right? I think so. And what I don't want to do is make like a trellis, but I don't want to go over my flowers. So we're going to use the Call Me Clover. Something is still flashing at me.